Bryan, I want to get down to the nitty gritty, get down to business here. The other day we were messaging, and I told you I missed you, and you didn't say it back. What's up with that?
I think you're twisting things a little bit there, buddy. I miss you, and I love you, and I want you to stay safe. And it's a crazy time we're living in right now.
Is Clorox paying you, or?
Oh, what?
Is Clorox paying you? I see.
No.
What's up, bud? How long do they have you quarantined for?
They actually have not said a date, but I have been working from home since Monday. Which is actually funny because I got a text from my boss late that night, but I wasn't paying attention. And I actually went into work the next morning, and I went in the office and all the lights were off and nobody was there. And I was like, what the fuck? And then this guy came around the corner and he was like, what are you doing here? And I was like, what am I doing? What? And he was like, yeah, read your emails, dummy. Everybody's working from home. And I was like, oh shit, all right. So then I went home.
There was guys in hazmat suits. Hey, you can't be here.
Yeah. It was weird. And then I was like, okay, I guess this thing's getting pretty serious. So, and then just today, actually, my girlfriend's work closed down. She does hair. And she was like, dude, I have to touch people. I can't.
Oh, no, hell no.
That's the opposite of social distancing, you know? And just today, they canceled all her work. So she's trying to do the unemployment thing. And it's crazy, dude.
It is crazy, man. A lot of comics. It seems to be the topic every time I call a comic. All the shows being lost and all the money being lost, dude. Especially comics that only do comedy. Man, I feel really bad. That's why I'm doing this, so the general population can pretty much know that there's some comics out there that just depend on comedy, and they're literally jobless right now.
What are you doing? Are you working too, or no?
Yeah. I have a daytime job. I can't disclose who I work for, but it rhymes with AP&P. So yeah, and they weren't giving me days off, man. I got so stressed out at work that I told my boss, I said, you know what, I'm just gonna take 4 days off. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, I don't want to be there anymore because I have to deal with people every fucking day too. And it's like basically opening a Jack in a Box every single time. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun,
yeah.
Corona, you know.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah,
nice.
that's the situation. Is San Antonio in lockdown too? Well, pretty much the whole country's in lockdown, right?
Yeah. Well, they just closed today. They closed all the bars, all the restaurants, and everything that's not an essential need. So coffee shops, all that kind of shit. Which sucks actually because all week, just to feel some sort of normalcy, even though other people were like, don't go out, I would always leave my house and just drive down Broadway and then go get a coffee just so I felt somewhat normal. And now that's taken from me too. So.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, I think you could still go to parks as long as they're not packed and go walk your dog and stuff like that, or just go for a walk. But I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Legally, I can't go to any parks. Okay.
What? Yes, you can. No.
No,
there's people here that are in the parks, and I'm like, I guess you could do that now.
I guess my beard's grown out a little bit, but I was trying to make a child molester joke.
Oh, is that what you were going for that?
Yeah. Womp womp.
So what are you doing, man, now that you're not out there on the streets?
So I actually, dude, I told myself, I was like, all right, I'm going to write this script. I'm going to finish this script. I'm going to catalog all my jokes ever and put it in a Word format and separate it and just, I haven't done shit, dude. I had so many ideas and then I'm just like, yeah, but a nap sounds really nice. And this morning, I didn't even get out of bed till 1. What the fuck's going on over there?
Apocalypse, baby.
You're right here. You're right here. Yeah.
I don't know. But you know what I heard though? Speaking of police, you know what I heard? A coworker of mine called me and said that the police went to the store and got mad at them because there was more than 10 people in there, and he made some employees stay outside so the limit could only be 10 people in the
Oh
thing.
my
And once
God.
the customers went out, the employees went back in.
It's like a club, 1 in, 1 out.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm actually enjoying this time, to be honest with you. Like, a lot of people are like, "Oh, I don't feel I'm gonna go crazy inside the house," and I'm like, "This is amazing. I'm having the best time of my life."
Yeah. Well, you also started a new project, which is always exciting.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, no, I mean,
Hey,
I'm digging it. Like I said, it's my girlfriend's first day also working from home or not having a job anymore. So I don't know how long that'll last with both of us being here all day, but I was enjoying my quiet time and a lot of naps, like I said. But yeah, I'm gonna actually have a camera that's getting in on Saturday. So as soon as that comes in, I'm gonna start a new YouTube channel and start doing more creative shit again as well.
I keep laughing at that old video that you had with the Kool-Aid, the squeezed Kool-Aid. Holy shit! I didn't know what you were gonna do, and you literally read the instructions, and that's exactly what the instructions said. It was amazing. I don't know why you didn't share that.
I miss Vine, man. What can I say?
Oh, was that a Vine?
Yeah.
Vine forever, man. Vine forever.
Yeah, I went through my old laptop and found like every video ever that I made, and I was like, oh my God. A lot of them are really bad, but some of them are fun to look back on.
Yeah, question. Good time to masturbate or bad time to masturbate?
I don't see anything wrong with it. Why would it be a bad time? I mean, if you do it too much, maybe. I can see people getting carried away right now.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I mean, could you see these numbers like, 100,046 cases, and you're like, you know what? Never mind.
Yeah.
Just gonna go take a nap, right?
And then you see a number and you're like, 69. What's up?
What? 69 recovered? Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta celebrate, you know? Celebrate.
Yeah, absolutely. How many shows of your show? It's called Economy Comedy?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many shows got canceled so far?
Well, we do it every first Friday. So Friday the 3rd is in like 2 weeks. So yeah, that one's for sure canceled. I don't know about May yet, but probably May too, depending on how crazy this still is.
Yeah. How is in comedy wise, besides the shows, is this affecting you in any other way?
I've been a little depressed. Because I do like being around people. I'm an introverted extrovert, but I like just going places. I love driving. I love going places. I love being around people, talking to people, entertaining in any way I can. And so that's a little bit. But I've also, it has its ups and downs too. Like you said, you have a lot of time to kind of reflect and think and plan stuff out, and I'm excited for that as well. So, did
you end up getting enough supplies?
No, actually, I wasn't concerned at first because I thought it was gonna be like a quick trend and then everything would go back to normal, like at HEB. But I have like 3 rolls of toilet paper left, and I'm fucking scared.
How many times do you shit? That's enough.
It's not that. It's that I used to have a joke that wiping for me, because of my hairy ass, is like pulling peanut butter out of a shag carpet. So it's not like a one square is gonna do me. It's not the frequency of the poo. It's the amount of TP for the wipe.
Have you ever thought of wipies?
I have those too. I have a lot of those. And I think
Hey,
the
you need to
stores.
get your face in the screen. It's only your mustache, and it's fucking driving me insane.
Oh, I see my whole beautiful face.
Yeah, now I see your whole face, but right now it was just this mustache and down, and I was like, this is not enjoyable anymore. It's just that porn mustache
Oh, that's
and
fucking
me.
creepy.
Yeah,
Is this better?
absolutely. Yeah, that's much better.
You
That's
know what I
much
was
better.
thinking the other day? So you know how like after you caca, uh, wiping's not the first thing you do, right? You like pull your pants back up, you like button your belt back, right, and then you wash your hands. So I was thinking, I was like, dude, fucking, like, dude, every guy's belt is like a caca magnet. You just like caca germs all over it. Isn't that nasty?
Uh, yeah.
Like,
Wait, you said
zipper.
after you caca, you just pull up your pants? You don't wipe?
No, I'm saying you wipe. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I said that wrong. You wipe, but then you don't wash your hands
Mm-hmm.
until after you pull up your pants. You zip your dirty shit covered zipper and you put your belt back together. And then you wash your hands. So now your belt has like caca germs all over it.
That's so true. I never thought about that at all.
It's gross. And in
It's
times
very
like
gross.
this,
But what are we supposed to do? Like, what if we're in public? Just walk to waddle to the fucking sink, and then wash your hands and be like, I don't want to get this on my belt, and then pick up your pants.
well, let's take this virus as a learning. And I think everyone should have to carry hand sanitizer at all times.
Belt
Because
sanitizer.
yeah, little hand sandies, handy sandies. Because these caca belts are really about, that's all I can think about now. This caca
Yeah.
belts.
Do you want to know something that I started doing recently? Because I obviously I think I just stopped carrying. I don't wear belts anymore. I use a shoestring as a belt.
Oh, yeah. A friend of mine in middle school did that. It was the first time I ever saw that. It's kind of cool.
It's not so much as cool. It's just comfortable. You know, when you sit down. Well, you're not fat, so you don't know. When you sit down, a belt buckle goes into you
Oh,
under
yeah.
your stomach, and it's painful. So I started wearing a shoestring. It's light. It's easy. I can move like a ninja. You know,
Yeah.
it's
And then
very comfortable.
and then it just absorbs the caca. All the germs just go right into the fiber. Right into that fiber, just working those germs in there.
Ah, damn.
I've
So
been
what?
eating a lot too.
What?
I've
You've
been
been
like,
eating a lot.
I've been cooking out of boredom and just like eating and reading recipes. And I'm afraid I'm gonna come out of this thing fat, but we'll see.
And you know, me, you know, some people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna stock up on beer. Might as well party when we're inside." Well, for me, I'm actually taking this very serious. I started like ever since the very beginning. I was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna start taking vitamins." So I've been taking multivitamins, and I haven't drank. I haven't drank in 2 weeks just because I don't want to compromise my immune system in any way. You know what I mean? I want it to
Yeah,
be full force. So I haven't drank beer in 2 weeks. I lost 6 pounds without doing anything.
yeah,
Anything.
I believe it.
Jesus, man. Beer is like they say like two of them is like a loaf of bread, isn't it?
Damn, that's that's crazy. I don't
What's
even have
going in?
anything to come back with that.
What's going on through that bride pie mind, man?
Well, I don't know, man. I'm guessing just like people keep talking about like the new normal, like, oh, this is gonna be the new normal. Like, um, yeah, I was watching a video today how this lady who's been working in health for like 25 years or something, and she was like, this is not, you know, the last we're gonna see of a virus like this because of all the destruction we're doing to the earth, and every time we kill a rainforest or build a new Walmart or whatever, we're essentially going into remote territories, making them unremote. And that, with the combination of like the global warming heating up the world, it releases and makes our world more susceptible to viruses, to germs, to disease, because of the heat, as well as entering into areas where we come into contact with different types of animals that we don't normally come in,
Come in
interact with.
contact with, yeah.
with a lot of them are actually carriers. It's called like a zoological disease or something where we get it from animals, but animals don't show that they're infected with it. And so I'm doing all this research and, just kind of make myself paranoid. And I'm just thinking like, well, fuck, like how long is this going to go on? And, how much do we really have to stockpile shit versus the hysteria? And I don't know. It's just going to be really interesting to write it out, man.
Yeah, although this is a serious thing, do you think a lot of it is hysteria caused by just wrong journalism?
I did at first. Now,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously it's serious, but I don't know. I think it's there's still people that don't think so. I think it's the government controlling us or whatever. And I'm not, I won't get all Josh Cabaza on you, but I'm not. But I mean, it's no. I think it's pretty real. I don't know. Until it kind of like affects someone or like something crazy locally, it's kind of hard to like actually believe. I think a lot of people.
Yeah, of course. It's when it becomes a little bit more real.
Yeah.
So the question is, and I've been asking every comic that I talk to, all my friends, like, is there hope? Do you have hope for the future? Because I was talking about it in the other Skycast or whatever. I was saying a lot of people are like kind of addicted to that doom and gloom. You know what I mean? They're always like, oh, look at this now, and oh, look at this. Like they're never like, okay, so what do we need to do to fix it? What do we need to do to be better? How can we bring hope to humanity and not just always just down, 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 down? You know what I mean? Do you have that? Do you carry that?
They're like, great. What's next?
Exactly.
A friend of mine actually just tweeted, he was like, man, I'm not even joking, but like if aliens dropped down next month to visit us, I would just be like, all right, whatever, and go back to my video games. and he was like 100% serious, but I was thinking about it and I was like, like that does kind of feel like the world we live in right now. Like nothing really seems real.
Yeah.
And it feels like shit's just getting weirder and weirder. Like we're like hitting like the series finale of our life.
Oh, shit.
So
that sounds horrible, man.
Well, as I say that, I was also going to say and go the other way that I do think there's hope though. And, it's definitely times like these where people need laughter and stuff the most. It's going to be kind of hard until we're able to go back out in public and shit. I don't think Skyping comedy shows, from your home, I think that's a bit much. It feels kind of forced to me. I wouldn't do something like that, but.
That's crazy. That's crazy what you said. I didn't know how I felt about it, until you just said how it is forced. It feels forced. It feels desperate. It feels like it's coming out of desperation.
Yeah. I mean, if you're hurting that bad, sell merch or, do something. But I mean, if you just have the bug that bad and you're doing it for free and you just have to stream it and put it out there, then that's different. I respect you, but
yeah, because they're doing web open mics. They're not even shows.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, they're doing open mics online. It's like, I mean, why don't you take your shitty jokes and write them before you put them online like that?
Yeah, or hold like a web, like a writing session instead or something.
Like a Skyping writing session.
Yeah, something constructive.
Man. I don't know, man. I just like I said, I'm just taking the best precautions that I can. I hate people that are being ignorant about it. I used to, when it first started, I was super ignorant about it. I was like, oh, okay. So I researched some stuff. I was like, it's just the flu. Sure, we don't have a vaccine, but our immune system fights flus like these. You know what I mean? And there is a recovery rate for people that are our ages that we're gonna be okay. But then I thought afterward, when it started getting more serious, I was like, well, it's not really about me. It's about my parents and my grandma and my uncle who's in an oxygen tank. Those are the people that I need to fucking worry about, not so much of myself, So, I started taking, I need to be healthy for them, is what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah,
man, I got a dog to feed. Fuck.
I heard dogs
So
can
I
get
kind of
it.
know. I kind of know what you're going through with your grandma and everything. You know, I've
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
dog. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard dogs can get it, but they can't transmit it back, and it doesn't nothing happens to them either.
Yeah, yeah. I heard that too. Crazy.
Yeah. What are your upcoming projects that you got going on, brother?
Um, fuck. That's a good
Fuck.
question. I mean, I've
Yeah.
got. Well, actually, we were gonna start a like a Kickstarter or an Indiegogo for this short film that we're developing. Actually, we're gonna turn it into a series, but we put that on hold because right now, you know, people need to worry about themselves and not throw their money to ridiculous shit like that. It just feels like a weird time to be asking for money for an art thing, but so we have a couple things coming down the pike as far as that goes. Me personally, like I said, I'm going to be starting a YouTube channel probably this weekend or after I get my camera. But
Okay.
other than that, everything's pretty much on hold with economy comedy and all their other stuff. So the Blind Tiger's shut down, but we'll find a way to bring the fun pretty soon here.
Absolutely, brother. Well, it's great talking to you, man. Before I let you go, I've been asking every comic also, uh, just at the time, at this moment, what's your favorite word?
My favorite word?
Yeah. And I'm going to put it right on your fucking forehead. What is it? Everyone's had that reaction. I swear to God, every single person I ask.
Well, because I want to say something good and not stupid, but also then I'm like, well, then it's fake and I'm overthinking it. But I
It's
mean,
one chance to you can't change it once you say it.
Nothing's really. I mean, are you talking about because of all this, or just in general?
No, just whatever in this moment right now. What's your favorite word right now? It's there. Just say it.
Bald.
Okay, bald. Here we go. Boop. There it is. Oh man, Bryan, it's good to see you, brother. I'm glad you're keeping safe. I want you to stay safe, and can't wait to work with you again, brother. And I'm excited for your new projects. Let's stay hopeful, and yeah, man, stay strong. And I'll see you soon, brother. Love you.
Yeah, and wait till you get a load of COVID-20. Holy shit.
You fucking idiot. I'll talk to you later, brother. Let me know if you need anything at all right?
Stay safe and stay sane.